When I was younger, my mum would tuck me into bed at night, turn off the light, and close the door as she left. The room would soon be filled with this ominous darkness, but that was until a sea of cheap plastic glow-in-the-dark stars would light up my bedroom. You see, my mum would never leave me in the dark, and that's how I knew that she loved me. 3 years later, I was placed into foster care, and that's when my stars had started to dim. As I walked up into my new bedroom, I had realized that my stars had completely disappeared. I started sleeping with my light on. When I was younger, my mum would kiss me goodbye in the morning as I walked to school and tell me that she loves me with all of her heart. 3 years later, I stopped accepting the love that every single child deserves. I thought that my mother was the only one that could provide me with that love, and that these strangers were only loving me for the money. They welcomed me into their home with open arms and with so much love to give, yet I refused to accept it because I was not related to them. But why? Why does it matter so much? For most of my life, I had been treated so badly by people who were my blood and by people who claimed to love and care for me. They poisoned and contaminated the word family for me. Yet I am expected to stick to my blood. Today, I am here to demolish this saying of blood runs thicker than water. For 2 years, I denied myself of the water that was sitting right in front of me. The average human can last only 3 days without water before they begin to die. And I denied myself for 2 whole years. 2 whole years of crying myself to sleep at night and wondering why I wasn't good enough. 2 whole years of surrounding myself with people who didn't care about me. And 2 whole years of trying to find someone who did. For 2 years, I was emotionally deteriorating because I grew up with the stereotype that children in care are broken, unfixable, and that they would never find love. Broken, unfixable. No, we must get rid of this stereotype. It is affecting so many children all across the world, and every single person in this room can do something to help. The first step to fixing a problem is realizing that there is one. Drown your mind with positivity. Hydrate yourself with love. There are children out there, not just those in foster care, that can take something broken and turn it into something beautiful. So, have hope for all of these children who, with just a simple act of magic, can turn water into blood.